Hi students, this is Nagendra NM, lecturer in chemistry. Today I am going to explain a topic that is thin layer chromatography. Bsc 5th semester, University of Mysore. Principles of thin layer chromatography. Learning objectives. To acquire knowledge about thin layer chromatographic separation and use it as a tool for separating components of a mixture on laboratory and industrial scale as and when required. Learning outcomes. Students will made to understand different types of thin layer chromatographic separation techniques. Basic principles. Thin layer chromatography is based on the principle of adsorption or partition or combination of both between a stationary solid phase and a mobile liquid phase, and it depends on adsorbent, its treatment and nature of solvents employed. Thin layer chromatography is performed on a sheet of glass, plastic or aluminum foil which is coated with a thin layer of adsorbent material, usually silica gel, alumina or cellulose. After the sample has been applied on the plate, a solvent or solvent mixture known as the mobile phase is drawn up the plate via capillary action. Because different analytes ascend the TLC plate at different rates, separation is achieved. The components with more affinity towards stationary phase travels slower. Components with less affinity towards stationary phase travels faster. Once separation occurs, the individual components are visualized as spots at a respective level of travel on the plate. Their nature or character is identified by means of suitable detection techniques. Components. First one, TLC plates, preferably ready-made with a stationary phase. These are stable and chemically inert plates where a thin layer of stationary phase is applied on its whole surface layer. The stationary phase on the plates is of uniform thickness and is in a fine particle size. Second one, TLC chamber. This is used for the development of TLC plate. The chamber maintains a uniform environment inside for proper development of spots. It also prevents the evaporation of solvents and keeps the process dust free. Third one, that is mobile phase. This compresses of a solvent or solvent mixture. The mobile phase should be particulate free and of the highest purity for proper development of TLC spots. The solvents recommended are chemically inert with the sample, a stationary phase. Fourth one, filter paper. This is moistened in the mobile phase to be placed inside the chamber. This helps to achieve a uniform rise in a mobile phase over the length of the stationary phase. The process: on a glass plate, a thin layer of stationary phase is applied to cover whole surface and allowed to dry and stabilize. With a pencil, a thin mark is made at the bottom of the plate. Then, sample solutions are applied on the spot marked on the line in equal distance. The mobile phase is poured into the TLC chamber to a specified height from the bottom. A moistened filter paper in the mobile phase is placed on the inner wall of the chamber to maintain equal humidity and to avoid edge effect. The plate prepared with the sample spotting is placed in TLC chamber so that the side of the plate with the sample line facing the mobile phase and the chamber is closed with a lid. The plate is then immersed such that the sample spots are well above the level of mobile phase but not immersed in the solvent for development. Sufficient time is given for the development of spot. The plates are then removed and allowed to dry. The sample spots are visualized using suitable methods like UV light, iodine chamber, KMNO4 strain, ninhydrin reagent. Applications of TLC in monitoring the progress of reaction. Identify and separate the compounds present in a given mixture. Determine the purity of the substance. Analyzing ceramides and fatty acids. Detection of pesticides or insecticide in food and water. Analyzing the dye composition of fibers in phosphonics. Assaying the radiochemical purity of radiopharmaceuticals. Identification of medicinal plants and their constituents. Advantages of TLC. It is a simple process with a short development time. It helps with the visualization of separated compound spot easily. It helps in isolating most of the compound. The separation process is faster and the selectivity for the compounds is higher. Even small difference in their properties is enough for clear separation. The purity standards of given sample can be assessed easily. Limitations of TLC. The technique cannot use it to differentiate between enantiomers and some isomers. Prior information of the RF values of the compounds is prerequisite condition in order to identify specific compounds. As the length of stationary phase in TLC plate is smaller, the extent of separation is limited compared to the chromatographic techniques. Reference books. First one, that is Fundamentals of Analytical Chemistry, Skoog and West. Second one, Principles and Practice of Analytical Chemistry, Fifield and Keeley. Third one, that is Qualitative Inorganic Analysis, Ogle. Fourth one, Analytical Chemistry, Tradewell. Fifth one, Analytical Chemistry, G.D. Christian. Sixth one, Foundation of Analytical Chemistry, Cases and Laurentine and et al. Seventh one, Modern Analytical Chemistry, David and Harvey. Eighth one, Wikipedia and various other websites. Thank you.